What up, YouTube? It's your boy Phil with Unfiltered Media, coming at y'all with another unfiltered take, and I'm gonna just get right to it. Of course, everybody knows by now, Jaylen Brown was finally traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. Last week I did a video saying that Jaylen Brown should want to stay in Boston, but unfortunately it wasn't in his hands. The Boston Celtics traded Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George, 2 firsts and 2 seconds. Now, of course, I've had some time to think on this trade since this happened, and just the more and more I think on it, just the more I just think it is absolutely insane. Now, as far as shock value, this isn't worse than the Luka trade, but I think if you remove the shock value, to me personally, this is absolutely even crazier than the Luka trade because at least Dallas got back Anthony Davis, who, when healthy, is a superstar and had won a title already in Los Angeles. Boston just got back Paul George, who, respect to PG in his prime, he was like that, but he's definitely on the tail end of his career. He's rarely ever available to play the majority of the season, whether it be due to injury or drug-related suspension like last year. Now, he did play well in the playoffs, but this is just crazy to me. To go from potentially trading Jaylen Brown for Giannis to getting Paul George instead for him is insane. Now, of course, I've been seeing the reports. I've been seeing the business aspect of things. How, of course, a franchise isn't going to want to be paying $600 million between two people. And, of course, it was only a matter of time before this split up had to happen. But, man, now and then to send them to Philly, of all teams, the 76ers absolutely robbed the Celtics. They ended up trading a guy in Paul George who they were trying to salary dump, who reports are coming they were going to have to attach a first round pick to anyways for anyone to take his contract. To end up trading him for Jaylen Brown, a dude who averaged 29 last year and was in MVP talks, the dude who carried Boston to the playoffs when they were expected to be a lottery team with Tatum out, to get him for Paul George and add him to a core of Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, VJ Edgecombe. Hey, we know LeBron's sweepstakes is going on. We saw Philly on the whiteboard to potentially add LeBron to that. We see the moves they're making to fill out their bench. Philly definitely got better. For Boston to trade a homegrown star, someone who was supposed to go down. Well, he still go down as a Celtics legend, but someone who, in my opinion, was supposed to retire a Celtic, to trade him to the rival in your conference, the team that just knocked you out the playoffs, who just walked y'all down from being down 3-1, to send him y'all's best player from last season is crazy. Now, of course, like I said, the shock value on this isn't crazy, is because we've all seen rumors and breadcrumbs. Over the year, people have all been trying to split up Tatum and JB, but we see the reports. Jaylen Brown never officially requested to trade, and he's came out since and he said that he's felt disrespected by the whole process, man, and I understand why. Okay, you come to the decision that you have to trade him, but what's the rush to trade him at this exact moment? JB and Tatum are an elite duo when they're on the court together and when they're healthy, man. So as long as they're together, you always have a chance, and to just kind of give up on that right now, it's definitely something else going on, as JB alluded to. Of course, this is good for a fan because it's going to make the game even more fun to watch. The Boston and Philly rivalry just got even more competitive. Jaylen Brown is going to be coming for heads every time they play each other. Can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see JB and Tatum go at it. And let's really see who's the best. We know this has been a debate the whole time they've been together. Let's see. Yeah, man, I just think it is absolutely insane. If you had decided to trade Jaylen Brown, you've got to get more than that. I'm sorry, and no disrespect to Paul George. Apparently, they weren't receiving the best offers amongst the league for Jaylen Brown. I mean, which is also kind of crazy to me. I know a lot of the analytics don't really work in Jaylen Brown's favor, but that's just a prime example of how analytics is kind of hurting the game. All these third, fourth, fifth, sixth level stats. Like, man, like we know what we see when we watch the game. The Celtics are better when Jaylen Brown was on the court. Do we think the Celtics would have been as successful as they were this year without JB? Like, come on now. And man, I just think it's a risk. It's risky. Tatum looked good when he came back, but I mean, this would be like the first. Like obviously, like he came back this year, but this would be like the first full off season he's had removed to kind of continue to build up his Achilles again, and like he's about to have to lead a team. I mean, like I said, Paul George played okay. He can alleviate maybe a little bit, and Boston still has a decent team, but man, I just think it's quite a gamble, and Philly is the biggest winner in this trade. Absolutely, like they just added Jaylen Brown for an aging superstar with an albatross contract, and personally, I think this makes Philly the favorites in the East. Of course, we'll have to continue to see how the rest of the conference shapes out, but man, Philly could contend for a title. Especially if they had LeBron. I think LeBron would complement this team perfectly. Yeah, man, like I said, the trade happened a few days ago. And I'm still baffled by it. Yeah, man, Jaylen Brown, he was a great Celtic, had a great career as a Celtic. It'll be exciting to see what he does in Philly. I mean, he's a dog. We know he's going to work. It will be nice to see if he has an influence on VJ. It'll be nice to see him and Maxey play off each other. It'll be interesting to see what they can do if Joel Embiid is healthy. But, of course, that's the main key. Everything I just said about them being favorites, if Joel isn't healthy, I mean, it negates all of that, which I hate to say it's likely because he's banged up quite a bit. But, yeah, man, Jaylen Brown is a 76er. The Jays duo is done. It's the Tatum era. Let's see what Tatum could do with a team and the city completely on his back. I mean, I think Tatum's cold. I mean, I think he'll rise to the challenge, but Boston, I mean, they got worse and Philly got better. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna get up on out of here. Just wanted to give my take on that trade. Yeah, man, I think that's got to be one of the top 2-3 most mind-blowing trades I've ever seen. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all understand Boston trading Jaylen Brown? Do y'all think this trade is wild? Where do y'all rank this as far as the worst trades y'all have ever seen? Will Jaylen Brown and Philly work? Will Boston see more success than Philly this year or down the line? Who's better, Tatum or JB? Yeah, just let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. This is your boy Phil with Unfiltered Media. Let me get up on out of here. I'm out. Peace.